probably one of the most productive and probably one of my best posing sessions I've had all year with my boy Nick Justice. Shout out Nick Justice, but uh, he something resonated with me, and I feel like I should share with you guys to kind of clear the air on uh, what flow is about, and um, this kind of stemmed from when me and Nick had our posing session. Um, he actually purchased some Flow Collections gear, as you see right behind me, and I sent out a thank you card with each order, and he tacked his thank you card onto the wall, which was my signature with hashtag keep going on the back, which means so much more than what you think, and that's what flow is about, right? Um, it's more than just a brand, man. It's a flow state of mind. It's a movement. It's an energy. It's a vibe. And what we're trying to do is promote that message to the world through clothing, through posing, through fitness. Like so. What is flow? Flow is a state of mind. It's a mental state at which individual is performing whatever activity it may be to allow them to enter into that state of mind, to where they are fully involved and nothing else matters. They're so energized with focus, that fear doesn't exist, self consciousness doesn't exist. They're not doing it for themselves. It's all about giving, to reach that state. While you're in that state, it just allows you to progress, to move forward, to keep going. And if you notice, when you're not in that state, you have a state of depression, you have anxiety, you have anger, different mental states that are destructive, to our well-being, and can eventually lead you down a dark path, which many of us probably have been there. You feel me? But um, once you're in that flow state, nothing matters. Everything flows, right? And so, um, how do you reach that state at will? Like with everything, it takes practice, it takes time, it takes repetition, which I preach so much with posing. Um, you have to, one, challenge yourself. Do things you normally don't do. If you don't have a challenge, if you don't have anything to look forward to, that's only going to lead to depression, anxiety. Just looking ahead at what you shoulda, coulda, would have done, or looking at other people's lives on Instagram scrolling, and you're just sitting there and going down the destructive path or degenerative path, by not doing nothing at all. You feel me? So find a challenge, find something, experience life, experience as much as you can, because that's gonna cultivate who you are. You don't know who you are until you experience everything that life has to offer. Um, Now, some people find that flow state of mind, or that flow, activity, I should say, a lot sooner than others. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, and not every activity is going to give you that sense of flow. You know what I mean? And you can have more than one flow, right? To put you in that state of mind, um, uh, where nothing else, you're literally in a tunnel vision. Nothing else matters when you're in that state. You feel good. You feel great, optimistic. You just want to keep progressing, right? So, and then on top of that, you want to make sure you're getting that feedback. You want to measure, that challenge. You know, it's like when you're checking in with your coach, you want your coach to give you some type of feedback, right? Am I right or wrong? So, the same goes with, self, feedback, and measuring your progress within that challenge, right? So you want to make sure you have that component. And then last, like, the challenge has to be, you know, has to be somewhat, uh, a match to your skill set. A lot of people fall into a state of self doubt or depression, things like that, because they put too much on their plate, right? Or they've, done something where they're clearly, um, have no skill or skill set for, just because they've seen somebody else do it. They feel like they're able to do it as well. And please don't believe the hype. You can't do anything you put your mind to. Um, everybody's on this earth for a purpose. Everybody has different skill sets and abilities that makes us individuals, right? That's what makes us different. So once you cultivate and you bring those three components together, um, and in doing that, you're experiencing, right? You're just experiencing, trying different things. You will find that flow, if you haven't already, um, and you're gonna keep going. Like I'm telling you, I myself, I'm in a place right now where I enjoy what I do. Sometimes wifey would catch me here till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Last night I was on behind the computer till about midnight. Just in that flow state of just working, enjoying what I'm doing, putting together things for my website, um, and just I can see myself um, growing and progressing, and I'm measuring this as I go, and I'm enjoying the process of it all. So that's what flow is. You dig? And when I say throw it up, that's what that means. You know what I mean? It's a vibe, it's an energy, and it's flow state of mind is positive. So anything that you hear coming from me or from Flow as a brand, it's nothing but positivity. You know. So there you have it. You know what I mean? Flow is more than a brand. It's more than a brand. It's a state of mind. It's a movement. Um, it's a community of like-minded individuals who are in that same state of mind or have that same state of mind who are willing to spread that message. You know what I mean? So my question to you: what's your flow? You did? Keep going.